Hello, my beautiful, lovely people. Welcome back to another video with your girl, Melissa. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome. I go by the name of Melissa, Ambassador for Christ. Here on my channel, I share Bible study videos. I share lessons from the Bible, and I share different type of topics and stories. Before I got saved and after I got saved, and then different other videos. If it's a Dollar Tree, Shin Hall, I do try to do other videos, but I want to share something with you all. So a while back, I'm gonna say back in August. My church, we was doing this prayer summit, and there were some scriptures. Some of you who've been watching my channel, you probably remember the scripture verses. It's the scripture verses that I shared, and it was like, I believe it was like 13 topics, but it was healing scriptures. And I took you all on a healing journey. Like, we was healing together. There was different scriptures on peace, love, family, marriage, singlehood. I had different scriptures. You might want to, if you didn't watch if this is your first time watching my channel, you might want to go back and watch those videos. But it's like healing scriptures. Like, it helps you. And it was just some healing scriptures because we was going to share them at the prayer summit with the people that's coming to the prayer summit. And so I shared them on my channel. So something else came to me. And this is dealing with singlehood. No offense to the married couples. It's because I'm just saying, y'all got y'all spouse already. But this is something for the singles. This is something that God had given me to help me on my singlehood journey. God been dealing with me. You let me know, like, He want me to have a spouse. He's going to send me a spouse. But before He can send me a spouse, He gave me something to work on, to work on myself. And so something that God gave me, to help me, to prepare me, for my spouse to come. He gave me different. He had me to look up like different topics on purification, on purity, on purpose, on forgiveness, and then on quiet. And so I want to share it with you all. And so as He gave it to me, I was like, God, I want to share this to my YouTubers. It's because whenever He gives me something, I'm always thinking about y'all. I'm always thinking of ways and things to bless y'all, to encourage y'all, to help y'all on your journey, whatever it is you may be going through. As God gave it to me, I want to give it to you all. And so when He gave it to me, I'm like, Lord, I want to bless my YouTube subscribers, those, and you're going through this singlehood journey, and there are so many different other YouTubers that I watch, and some of them, they be talking about their singlehood. They be talking about their singlehood, how they're alone and this and that. And so a while back, like a couple of years ago, when I first started doing this YouTube, I did a video on your singlehood. I think it's singlehood, your single season. So what I'm going to do after I get done uploading this video, I'm going to create a playlist so you won't have to scroll through the video, but you can go back and watch that video I did on singlehood, and then I'm going to put this video in there. And so it's a series. It's 5 series. I split them up to like 5 series because if I would put them all in one, it would be like a whole long video. So I split them up. So this is 5 series, and I want to show you all. I was up. Oh my God, I was up. Let's see. I started the day before yesterday because I had already written it out. Like, God gave me scriptures and note. I wrote it out, and so I was putting it together. But all day yesterday, I was typing. I was putting it together, and then I was typing it up to make it presentable for you all, because I love you all so much, and I want you all to be blessed. And I do want to say that this can go for the males too. If you're single, this can go for you too. This can bless you too. So this is for, I'm gonna just say, for the singles, single male, single women, single male. This is something that's to help you on your singlehood journey. And so when I was at the prayer summit, my prayer summit, and when we went around and we was getting prayer, the Lord, when I went around and got prayer, the Lord, He spoke something in my spirit, and He told me, I'm taking you from singlehood, from singleness to wholeness, from singleness to wholeness. Like I'm gonna, I'm gonna make you whole. I want you to be made whole. I want you whole. And so, as I was studying this, I pinned this together. And so the title that I came up with this is titled "Putting on a New Garment from Singleness to Wholeness." Putting on a new garment from singleness to wholeness. And I just want to show you all the picture. This is a picture. It's like single ladies. And I'm sorry, I should, for the males, I should have printed out one for the males, but this it can go for you too. And so I want to reach you all. And this is series 1. This is series 1 on singlehood. Singlehood, putting on a new garment from singleness to wholeness, series 1. And I want to reach you all. It's the first series is on purification. Purification is defined as the act or instance of purifying or of being purified. The Bible definition defines purification as the process by which a person is unclean according to the Levitical law, and thereby cut off from the sanctuary and the festivals was restored to the enjoyment of all these privileges. The great annual purification of the people was on the Day of Atonement. Wholeness. Wholeness is defined as the state of being unbroken or damaged. The Bible definition defines wholeness as the state of being healthy and well aligned in body, soul, and spirit, and having a purpose that is aligned with God. And now I want to reach you all. This is some, it says the characteristic of wholeness. The characteristic of wholeness is you're in harmony with God, completeness, peace, fullness, safety, soundness. In the book of Esther, purification is described in Esther 2 and 9 and 12. Esther 2 and 12 describe the purification process that young women have to undergo before appearing before King Xerxes. 6 months the women were treated with oil of myrrh. 6 months the women with sweet odors and with things for the purifying of the women, for healing, restoring, and clearing, for cleansing. And there's something else I read that, because in the movie, I don't know if you remember, I did a video on this, and it's titled One Night with the King. One Night with the King. And I did a video, and it was talking about the movie One Night with the King with Esther. Because in the movie, I did read, like, they were 6 months. It was 6 months of purification with oil and myrrh, and then it was 6 months, 6 months with sweet odor, things for the purifying of the women, for the healing, for restoration and cleansing. And it was in the movie they had, like, it was jewelry. So I read this on something else, it was jewelry, but the Bible doesn't say jewelry. It just say other things. So other things, who know what that could be? It could be jewelry, but it says other things. And then I got some healing scriptures on purification, and I'm gonna do like I did last time. I'm gonna put the scriptures down in the description box down below, so you can go back and you can read it. But the first one is Numbers 31:22 through 23, Job 3 and 5, Psalms 51 and 10, 2 Corinthians 7 and 1, and Ephesians 5:28, and Leviticus 12 and 6. And Leviticus 12 and 4. And I'm trying to see. Yeah. So this is something that I put together for singles, like as you getting ready, you on this singlehood journey. And I just want you to be encouraged, and I want you to know that you're not alone. Like your girl Melissa, like, we on this journey together. We are on this singlehood journey together of purification. Purification. We're on this journey together of purification of God, where God is cleansing us. He's cleansing us. He's purging us from some things, get some things out of us, because you do know before God can send you someone, before God can send you a spouse, He needs to know that you are ready. You need to know that you are ready. You're praying and you asking God, Lord, send me a husband. Or if you're a man, Lord, lead me to my wife. He needs to know that you're ready. He needs to know that you're ready to receive that spouse. You're ready to receive your husband. Or if it's a man, you're ready to receive your wife. You got room. You got room. You got room and space for for her to come in. Or if it's a woman, you got room and space for him to come in. You know, if you're a person that you used to having things a certain way, or you having this, it's just you, it might just be you, or it might just be you and your children. You have to get to, are you ready? Are you ready to share yourself with someone? Are you ready to enter, let this new person come a part of your circle, whether if it's just by yourself, or if you have your child. Are you ready to receive this new person? And with me, God was dealing with me for a while with this. It's because I have got to the place where I was just content. I was just content with just me. Content with just me and my two girls. I was just content. I was just content and about his business, working and this and that. And so one day, God had to sit me down. Like, he was like, why are you selfish? Like, why are you selfish? And I'm like, selfish? Like, Lord, how am I selfish? Like, I share, I do this. And he was like, no, not like that. Like, why are you selfish? Why don't you want to share yourself with someone? Why don't you want to be with someone? Why don't you want to share yourself with someone, Melissa? Why don't you want someone, have companionship? Why you don't want to have companionship? And then he went on to that, was saying that, like my last relationship I was in, and how that he was like, you're scared, like you scared to date again because of your last relationship. And then he assured me, like, it's not going to be like that this time. The next person is not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that. So if you are someone, you're like me, and you don't have, in the past, you done had some bad relationship, bad experience, and you at the place where like, I don't know if I want to date again. I don't know if I want someone to be up, I don't know if I want to have companionship right now. I don't know. That is okay. And you just pray and you ask God, Lord, like, you just talk to God. You just talk to him and say, Lord, I want companionship, but I don't want it right now. Help me, heal me, because there could be some things that you're still holding on to, still could be some hurt. And so when I went to my church, we had this prayer summit, and one of I'm gonna say my Sunday school teacher. She's one of my old Sunday school teacher. I love her so dearly. Oh my God, I love her so dearly. I learned a lot when I was in that class. It's called the Newcomers class. And the Newcomers class, I love that class because it teaches you on different things. It teaches you what does it mean to be served, or what does it mean to serve in God's kingdom. What does it mean to it means to pay your tithe, like different stuff. Like, it helped you, like as a new beginner in Christ. And so that would encourage me to start the New Beginners Bible study. God led me, like, I want you to share what you learned from that class with your YouTubers, your subscribers. Share. There might be someone out there, they just got saved and they walk in this faith walk, but they don't know what it's all about, what comes with it. So share. And so that's what I did. I did a video on Save to Serve. What does it mean to be served? What does it mean to be saved? Your church membership. I did a video on courtship. I did a video on your test and trial. Different videos. What is it? I think it's walking in spirit. The different videos that I have learned from the class, I shared it on this. And so you get a chance, if you want to go back, you can watch those videos. I pray that it bless you. Pray that you get something out of it. And so, but with this, all these things, like, God was just giving me, and he was like, why don't you want to share? Why don't stop being selfish? And so I said, okay, Lord. I said, okay. All right, Lord. And so as he got me straight. And then the year before last year, I think it was the year before last year, I went to the prayer retreat. And it was we had this prophet, and she prophesied to me. And when she prophesied to me, I knew it was God. Like, it was God. I knew it was God, because there was no way she could have known that what I said that day. It was this one particular day, I was walking down, I was going somewhere, And I told God, I said, Lord, I'm good. I said, I'm good. I said, I'm good. Like, I didn't want nobody. I tried dating. Like, I did try talking to an individual, but I just backed away. And so then I said, I'm good. I said, I'm good. So I get to the prayer retreat. She prophesied to me and she told me, she said, the Lord told me to tell you, he honors your boldness. He said, he honors your boldness. And he said, um, like he heard you. You said that you was good. No, yeah, you said you was good. He honors your boldness. He said recruiters. He said recruiters have came to you and you like you shut them down. And so when she said that, I'm like recruiters. So I'm thinking when she said recruiters, like I had job offers. But when I got back to my room, when I got back to my room at the retreat, and I sat in this chair, and he began to minister to me like. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about marriage-wise. Like you had individual come to you and approach you, and you shut them down. You was like, I'm good. I'm good. So when she said that, that was confirmation. And so then before I moved here, um, God was telling me, he told me, like, I'm going to send you somebody. I'm going to send you a spouse for us. I'm going to send you, get ready, get prepared. And so when I got here, and then he just more and more, he just started speaking to me about, courtship, about I'm sending you a spouse. And I'm like, Lord, I'm like, okay. And he just told me like, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. So I just want to encourage you, beautiful, lovely people, that as I'm sharing these series on purification, that you just allow God to just work on you. Allow God to just work on you, to reveal some things in you. Reveal some things in you. Say, Lord, what is it? What is it that I'm lacking that is hindering me, from a spouse? What is it? What is it that I need to work on? What is it? He might say, hey, you need to work on you need to work on you yourself. You need to work on cooking. You don't like to cook. You need to work on cleaning. You don't like to clean. You need to work on paying bills. You don't like to pay bills. You need to work on not being selfish. You're going to have to share. Whatever it is, allow God to perform like spiritual surgery on you. Allow God to perform a spiritual surgery on you, purge you. Allow God to purify you, to cleanse you. Like I was saying, the story of Esther, like they went through like this purification. They had to make sure that they was pure before they went before the king. And that's how you have to be before you meet your spouse. God needs to make sure that you are purified, you are clean, you in wholeness. He needs to make sure that you right before he send you this man. He don't want to send you this man and then you don't, like I stated, you don't want to be selfish, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. And so he want to make sure that, you are right. Yes, you're going to have some flaws. Yes, he's going to have some flaws. You're going to have some, but those are some things that, you can kind of, you can kind of work around. God can help you with. But I'm talking about major things. Like with me, that was like, he was like, why are you selfish? Like, Melissa, why are you selfish? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm selfish. I'm like, how am I selfish? And he was like, you don't want to share yourself. You don't want a companionship, like how? So as he sat me down, got me together, like, listen here, my daughter, you gotta listen here, get it together. That's the past. Let that go. Whatever happened to the past with your previous relationship, let that go. This new person, this next person ain't gonna be like that. But I pray that as I'm sharing these series, on purification, that it bless you, it helps you, it strengthens you, like it help you on your singlehood journey. Like I said, we doing this together. We are doing this singlehood journey together. And when you get a chance, go back and watch that. I'm gonna put it in a playlist so you won't have to be scrolling through the videos to find it. But I'm gonna put it and create a playlist. So it's a video I did, and in the video I talked about certain things like you can do in your singlehood season. And I remember one of my Sunday school teachers, she said that when you're single, this is a good place. This is a good time where God can use you. A good time when God can use you is, when you're single. It's because when you're married, God still can use you, but there's so much you have to, because you have a companionship, and so now you have your husband, then you have your children, then you have your house. You got to keep everything in order. Keep your house in order. You got all these things you got to keep in order, and then you got to find time with God. So God should be at the top of your list. It should be God, your spouse, your children, in your house. All that goes together. All that goes together. As a family, as a marriage ministry. So, but I pray that you all was blessed by this. The next series is on, and I'll probably get on here and do it tomorrow. The next series is on purity. We're going to talk about purity. And when I was putting these together, I thought it was like purity and purification is like they the same thing, but they sound the same thing. They sound alike, but when you read the definition of purification and purity, it's like it's different, but they go hand in hand. But that's all I have for now. I pray that you all be blessed by this. I pray that this really helped you. And I'm going to put the scriptures down in the description box down below. But that's all I have for now, you all. And I forgot. Hello to all my new subscribers. Hello, welcome. I pray that the content that I share on this channel, that it blesses you. And share this video. Share this video with someone else. You might be saying, Melissa, I'm not single, I'm married. If you know someone that's single, share this video with them. It might help them on their singlehood journey. But that's all I have for now. Until next time, it's your girl, Melissa.